You should make a YouTube. You. If you've been thinking about it even for a second, should I make a YouTube? Will anyone care? Who will watch it?
What if they think I'm
Stupid. I don't know
What will I
anything.
talk about?
I only know about plants. I don't know. There is always a new perspective out there. A new idea, a new opinion, a new way to teach something, a new way to show a lifestyle, a new way to show a recipe. I think so many people undermine their uniqueness, their individuality, because you are a collection of all of your unique experiences, thoughts, ideas, interactions, morphed together to make you one of a kind. And I know that's cliche, but it's true. And there is never going to be anyone in the world 100% like you. So you will always have something special and unique to offer. And you can offer that through the form of videos on YouTube. So I think there is always a seat at the table for someone to make a YouTube channel. Yeah, some topics are really saturated and there's a lot of creators, but why not you? Really, why not you? You know when you're having a bad day and like everything goes wrong and you're like, oh, why me? Why me? Of course this would happen to me. I feel like you can twist that in a positive way as well. When you're like, why me? On those bad days, that means everything is happening to you, right? But that I guess means in the same token that everything good can happen to you. Like, why me? You know, why me to have success on YouTube? Why me to have people resonate with my message or my idea? No, I see a spider on my wall. Is that a spider? I don't freaking know. Also, I personally think everyone is at least a little bit interesting. Even if you work a boring job, even if you do nothing. Yeah, even if you do nothing. You're like, oh, how would I make a YouTube? I do nothing. I stay at home, I'm unemployed, whatever. Make a video about what it's like to do nothing, right? What do you do that's nothing? How do you feel when you do nothing? Did any reflections come to your mind when you do nothing? Are there any benefits? Are there any negatives, right? There's always something to talk about, regardless of what you do. If you do a job that's not so glamorous, making a day in my life video about that. People want to see that. Like, I want to see that. There's beauty in everything that you do. Just think about it. Like, there's so many movies. You watch movies about people who are boxers or wrestlers. Was he a boxer? Like Rocky, right? You watch movies about people in the military. You watch movies about people in fashion. The Devil Wears Prada. Like, you've seen so many lives that are, granted, usually fake because it's in a movie, but it just kind of shows you that there can be entertainment and beauty and interest in every lifestyle, no matter what. If a movie can be made about it, which it probably has been, then it's worth watching on YouTube. Does that make sense? I feel like never worry about if you're not doing enough or if you're not interesting enough or not cool enough or not beautiful enough. Like, there's always beauty and interest in your life that maybe not this person will see, but someone else will see. Also, I have found YouTube, I've only had mine since February. Well, I've had it for longer, but I started making videos in February. But I've found that it's such a good way to just express myself, whether it be creatively, whether it be emotionally, like in a cathartic way, you know, talking about my thoughts or venting or getting some complaints out or some praises out about things in the world. It's really expressive. And then even in like your editing style, your music choice, the way you film, the angles, there are so many factors to a video that can be a means of self-expression. And I think that's healthy. Everyone needs some sort of self-expression, whether it be making YouTube, whether it be writing in a journal, making music. And the thing about YouTube, you don't know who you can resonate with, who you can help, who you can entertain, who you can give a fresh perspective, right? I don't have a huge channel, but I have had a few comments of people saying, wow, thanks for this video. I feel less alone. I feel like I can resonate. Oh, thanks for this tip, this recipe. You know, I made this and it was great. I mean, even if it's one person, even if they don't comment, like, you don't know who you're helping or benefiting. You never know who can benefit from your video. You never know. And that's the cool part. And if no one benefits, if no one sees it, maybe you do, because you have that creative outlet to express. You made something. And that's another point. Just creating something. Like, in this world of consumerism, in this world of doom scrolling and watching things and buying things and just consuming, I think doing the opposite helps a lot of people. A life of 100% consumption is probably not the best life to live. Probably comes with some stress, anxiety. I mean, I know if I have days where I'm consuming the whole day, I don't feel the best. So if you can create, even if it's something small, even if it's bad editing, bad lighting, I don't know, even if it's not good, I think still creating is a great thing for you. Creating something, creating anything, even if it's short, even if it's bad, I think it really offsets the amount of consumption people can do. Yeah, whenever I create something, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I may have doom scrolled all day yesterday, but today I made something and I feel good. Like I contributed. I did the opposite. I offset. I'm not just behind the screen. Now I'm in front of it, right? It's just, I don't know. It feels nice. It feels nice to not always be the consumer, to not always be the viewer, to not always be the audience. You know, I like the switch. I kind of feel like that with acting. Sometimes if I'm behind the camera, it feels good. I'm like, wow, I'm not always, like, you want to be on both sides, right? You want to be the videographer, but also the actor. It's just, why not? Why not be on both sides? Why not experience both? Maybe that's why a lot of actors become directors or filmmakers themselves. Why else should you make a YouTube? Because it's something different. It's putting yourself out there. It's being vulnerable. It's being uncomfortable. It's being scared. It's stepping into fear. It's feeling raw. It's feeling dirty. It's feeling exposed. It's feeling just gross and embarrassing and just so open. It's like, yeah, I know it feels gross and scary like that. I mean, some people might disagree, but I feel like most people, there is definitely at least a little bit of hesitation, I feel, when it comes to posting or putting yourself out there in the public eye. But I think that breeds confidence and it breeds growth and it breeds more self-respect. And I can only speak for myself. I think I've begun to value my experiences and my words and my thoughts more by making a YouTube, because I've practiced expressing them and putting them into videos. With practice, makes not perfect, but it helps. Practice helps. It's like auditions. When I audition for things, whether it be sending in an audition tape, or going to an in-person audition or a Zoom audition, it's terrifying. Every time it's terrifying, but I trust in myself more each time. I'm proud of myself more each time. My confidence increases each time. Like, just whatever it is, it might not be YouTube, it might be something else, but putting yourself out there always has some sort of benefit, I think. Because you show yourself that you can do it, right? You show yourself you could do something scary. And then you're like, okay, hell yeah, I did it. Now I'm gonna go, to the grocery store alone. I don't know. Yeah. And when you're walking outside and you kind of go outside of yourself and you look at everyone around you and you're like, wow, there's so many people in the world. Everyone has their own unique life story. Everyone has their own unique mind and way they look at the world and think about the world. That's crazy to think about. That's like intergalactic, unfathomable stuff. It's like thinking about the size of the galaxy, right? You can't grasp it. Your mind can't grasp it because it's beyond you. It's beyond comprehension. But at the same time, it's amazing. It puts you in a state of awe. I feel like that's the same with YouTube in a way, because everyone has a story. And if you look at that on the scale of YouTube, I guess, on the scale of social media, everyone has a story that can be translated into expression on social media. It doesn't just have to be social media. Of course, this could be film, this could be anything, this could be art, but this video is specifically about making a YouTube. Just that mere thought alone, it shows you that everyone can be interesting. I don't want to sound repetitive, but basically, if you are a person who has lived longer than a few minutes, well, I'm not telling babies to make a YouTube. You need to ask your parents' permission. But if you have thoughts and life experience, I think those are enough qualifications to make a YouTube. Now, of course, there are those cases where if you're spreading hateful things, then that's different, right? Okay, maybe making a YouTube might spread hate, but you know what I'm talking about. If you're a decent person who has life experience and a mind and thoughts, I think there is value in you making a YouTube. You have a story to share. You have a perspective to share. You have words to share. You have ideas to share. You never know who will resonate with them, who will benefit from them, who will be inspired by them. And I think that's the coolest thing. Even if it's not your story, make up a story, make a world of characters that you draw and make them have stories. Like there's always something to portray, and that can be portrayed on YouTube through music, etc., anything, right? But this is about YouTube again. I don't want to get carried away. Yeah, there's always something to share, and YouTube is a great avenue to share it on. So I hope you feel inspired. I hope if you were kind of like on the border, on the edge about, should I make a YouTube? Should I not? I hope this is the push. Here's the push. There, I pushed you. Now you better make one. Get out your phone, get out your crappy Android, get out your crappy iPhone, and film something. Even if your screen is cracked, I don't care. Like, that's cool. That's grungy. If you have low quality video footage, like, that's grungy. That's aesthetic. We love that. Take it and run with it. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to talk about that because I think everyone's really cool. Bye.